So this is Osmo Pocket 4P, which I have purchased with my own hard-earned money right here in India. If you want to buy it right now, you can get it from a website called designinfo.com. So if you keep the spec sheet aside, I can tell you how did it performed in the real world and whether you should buy it or not. So right now there are two versions of the Osmo Pocket 4P available. The first one is standard combo and the other is block combo. So in the standard combo, you will get the Osmo Pocket 4P portable carrying pouch, handle with 1x4-inch thread which can be installed on any tripod, a fill light, a wrist strap and a Type-C to Type-C cable. In the vlog combo, you will get all these items and DJI frame tap which can be used to control the Osmo Pocket 4P. You will get a tripod and DJI Mic Mini 2. Since I already had the Mic Mini, I didn't wanted to spend extra money on the vlog combo because I don't think it is as value for money as it was last time with Pocket 3 with the creator combo. I don't know why they have not launched the creator combo, and I honestly didn't like that. They should have released the creator combo because now you have to buy the accessories separately and it will end up increasing the cost a little bit more. So Osmo Pocket 4P comes with two lenses now. So one is around 20mm equivalent and the other is 60mm. So now this device is a little bit heavy. Unlike the Pocket 3, this has a very huge head on top which makes it heavy, but you will still not feel that much bulky or tiring because if you compare this whole setup with full frame camera mounted on a gimbal, then still it's quite portable. So this is now providing you portability because of the smaller size, stability because of this gimbal, very good quality video which you can also record in either D-Log or D-Log 2. But again, there is a limitation. The D-Log can only be used in the 1x, but it cannot be used in the zoom lens, which I am not sure if they will enable in the firmware update. I am gonna use the standard color profile mostly, and I can also make it work through D-Log. But yeah, that's a bummer, but they should have provided the option to use the new log in both the focal lenses. Here Insta360 wins because that camera you can use the focal length in all the zoom ranges. You know, the menu system also has been changed. So let's see the menu system of this Pocket 4P. So you can see there are multiple options like this. There are 3 pages are there. The last one is for storage. You can see the SD card comes whatever storage you put in, but internal storage is around 103 GB, out of which I have used a little bit. And let's start from here. So the first one is the custom profiles. So you can go to the any option here and save the profile which you want, like I have shared for YouTube and then slow motion, and you can customize multiple of them and use it directly whenever you want based on the situation. There is a configuration for microphone where based on the type of microphone you connect, you will see a lot of settings like low cut, 32-bit float recording. If you're using the DJI Mic 3, there is audio to video sync and clipping control, LED light, vibration, like everything you can control from here. There is a settings option where you can change the joystick speed, the bit rate, the gimbal calibration, the wireless connection, the screen rotate, turn on and off. You can also customize this. Then press and hold for joystick, you can configure this movement also. The gimbal startup direction you can change, it should be forward or backward. The USB mode, anti-flicker, and storage you can format or change. Then there is an option to configure the live stream as well, where you can change that. You can add a watermark as well. Then you can have the time code, so it saves the time code, which is nice. Album password you can either enable or disable. I have reference lines you can enable, so I have enabled the grade. There are multiple options here. Then naming management you can change. There is a variable mode. Then there is a built-in audio mic audio backup, which I have enabled because it records a separate file in your video when you record, so that you can use the ambient noise as well. It's a good feature. Lens defog option, which can be used in foggy areas. Then input lock, screen off when record, which I have not enabled. Auto power off configuration, LED, language, sound. Another difference you will see in this camera is these custom buttons. So earlier in Pocket 3, this space was vacant, just a Pocket 3 was written there, and it was totally a waste of space. But now they have added these two buttons. The one is plus, which is for zoom, and the another is custom button. And this custom button is customizable, like you can customize it on the basis of single tap, double tap. It provides multiple options like single press, double press, triple press, press and hold. It is already configured to zoom out, which is I think fine, and you can also change it to any other option. You know, the joystick is little bit gentle, I guess. You know, it's soft and not strong like the Pocket 3, so I don't want to press it again and again. So I have just added it in the custom button. So when I press the custom button, the head moves If I double tap it, as I have configured, it changes the video mode. So this is totally customizable and fantastic. Then there is this rotational speed which I have set to default, and then this is an important thing like gimbal modes. So I use FPV, which keeps it in the same direction, which gives me the feeling of using an action camera. But there are other options like FPV, tilt lock, and these different options which makes the gimbal move along with your movement. So try all of it and then see which one works for you. In the second page you will find subject. You can add multiple subject, like I have added my potato like face so that it can record the video with when I do perform any gesture. Then there is this option which you can change. So you can keep it to auto rotate, so when whenever you will turn this screen like this, so it will also change it. Then there is audio also, so I will keep it to medium because I don't want to bother people around. For media transfer, you can directly transfer the files when you connect it to iPhone. Good for fast production. But yeah, this was the settings section. So this is how a wide angle lens is also installed. So you just need to keep it like this, and then it will get installed like this. And there are magnetic connectors here which will let the camera know that which accessory has been installed. So that's a smart move, and I love this design. It's good. Like if you damage something like or if this gets dirty, you can easily change it. So this is the LED light, and you will get it in standard combo as well as the block combo. Just behind the gimbal you will see this magnetic mounts. So these magnetic mounts are there on both of these camera and accessory. So to install this, you just have to bring it a little bit closer and it will just snap. Then there is a dedicated section for the fill light. In the last update they have added a wonderful feature where the fill light can increase or decrease its intensity based on the brightness. So I am not sure how it works. Maybe they have a sensor here or they are reading it from the camera. But when you add the light on this, if I cover this camera lens, so you will see that the intensity increases. It increases quite a bit. So that's something they have added in the update. And you can also control this here. So there is an auto brightness and color temperature toggle which you can use, and even you can increase it. Like this is the maximum throw it's having. The color you can change to natural, and then cool, and this is warm. So these are the configuration this light has, and I think it's really good as nice accessory, because if you can see, my face is not lit properly. But if I use this, now you can see how properly my face is being lit. So it's like a drop of water in a huge ocean. But yeah, it helps a lot in the dark environment, especially when you're vlogging. When it rotates, it takes care of the accessory properly. It doesn't interfere with the rotation. So let's test the zoom capability of this camera. So right now I'm at the construction site of one of my friend, and I can see a lot of subject which we can use to test this. So this is the wide angle lens, and you can see a lot from here. This is actually 1x. I am gonna zoom it to the people who are working there. So this is the 3x lossless capacity, and now the second lens is being used, and you can see the crane and the people working there. But now let's go ahead and do it 6x. But the 6x is doing a digital crop on the sensor, and you can see a lot clear here. And I think this is pretty much usable. I can easily use it in any of my professional video, but it can go further, and now it can do 12x. And I think this is still a lot better, and you can see so much clear now. That guy is standing there, and let me move it around a little bit. You can see the people working there. So when I will zoom out, you will see the distance between the building. So let me go back to 1x. Yeah, so that's far it can zoom, and that is how much capable this lens is. Alright guys, so we are in the field right now, and what you see is just coming right out from the camera. There is no color applied, nothing. It's just the standard profile, and I have kept the camera on the tripod, and I'm just in the turf of my society. So I am using my phone to control this camera. Now I will show you the another focal length, which is 3x. So let me zoom. So this is 3x, and just look at the depth of field, how everything got blurred beautifully. And even the tracking, which is not working right now, but I can turn it on by just doing this, and it's enabled. Now it will track me beautifully, even if I go like this, even if I turn around, but it works really well. And when I come closer to the camera, you can see the depth of field, how beautifully it increases. So it reminds me of the focal length of the iPhone 5X on this 15 Pro Max, which blurs everything beautifully. Now I'm moving a little bit far and I'm going to push it to 6x. So when the focal length shifts, you can see the difference in the quality, just like it's there in the iPhone, but in 6x it looks much clearer as compared to the focal length like 5.5, 5.8. But this 6x, this looks good. The focal length still looks really well. Now I'm gonna zoom it to 12x, the maximum, and here you can see the quality. And you know, I don't think that this is bad. This is good actually. So this is how the wireless audio sounds like. It's coming from my mic mini. You also have the standard microphone here, which also has really good audio quality. So right now you are listening to the audio quality of this Pocket 4P directly out of the box. I have not connected my microphone, but it records the audio very well. And even if you want to record a vlog in which you want the ambient noise, you can use it directly without any microphone. So right now we are recording in HDR 10-bit, which will make sure that everything around me is brightened up really well, and we are tracking right now. So if I move a little bit, you will see this records the video pretty well, and the colors will look little bit, you know, brighter and vibrant. Now let's try the D-Log M. So right now I'm recording in D-Log 10-bit, which supports the focal length, which is 1x, 3x and 6x. So let's test that. I have connected my phone with the camera right now, and let's zoom it. So this is 3x, track enabled, and the HDR and the D-Log profile. Now let me move it to 6x. So this is 6x, and you can see how it looks. And in the D-Log profile, you can use the 1x, 3x and 6x, and let's see if it works with 12x or not. So yeah, it works with 12x as well. You would have seen my potato-like face, so let me move a little bit far. So this is how it looks in the D-Log profile. Now let's change to the new one, D-Log 2. So I have changed to D-Log 2, and immediately the error message came that it doesn't support 12x and 6x. So I can just see the 1x lens. There is no option on the screen to change the focal length. So that's quite sad, and it's a bummer. I think it should have supported the focal length at least till 3x, and I don't know what's the reason, what's the complication. If there is a hardware complication, then I'm sure that DJI did this intentionally and they didn't want it to provide us the D-Log 2. You also get few options like film tones. Let's check them one by one. So this is the CC film, and this is how it looks. This is the negative film, and this is how it looks. So this is pastel film look, and this is how it looks. So this is vibrant film look. So this is the film look, and this is how it looks in the 1x. Now let me zoom it to 3x, and I think this is a nice preset, and it can be used in some scenarios. There is one region which you will never need to test with this set of camera, which the pocket camera especially, is stabilization. Now I'm walking, and you can see how stable it is, and even if I run, I don't think it will have any effect on this camera. Even the tracking is not enabled, but yeah, it works really well. And in the conditions where the sun is behind you, so this is how it compensates and adjusts with the image quality, but still, you know, it's not that dark and it's manageable. So I'm really happy with the performance of this camera, the color profile and everything, and the ability to handle the harsh sunlight. It's really well. The dynamic range is, of course, I'm not sure if it's 17 stop or what, but from a creator perspective, this performs really well. You look by yourself. This sun is behind me, and when I will just move like this, just look at that, how it adjusts. And those who record the video in the log profile, they will get more room for making the adjustment. Now there is one small thing which I want to point out. If you see this screen, so earlier in the Pocket 3 there was a small raised edge here, which made it easier to move the screen of this camera. But now, since this has been removed, I'm not sure what was the reason, but it becomes a little bit difficult to make the grip here. Now comes the most important part, the battery life. I have been a Pocket 3 user, so I have seen that battery life of that device performing better than this, and the sole reason is this bulky head. Because you have this extra weight on the top, so the gimbal has to work more to keep it stable, and because of that the battery drops significantly faster as compared to Pocket 3, but still it's better. Because when I charged it to 100% and went on the shoot, I was able to complete my shoot for around 30 minutes, and still 80% of the battery was remaining. Only 20% was something which I used. So I think if you combine it with a battery grip, this is going to perform really well. But yeah, point to be noted that it loses battery life quite faster as compared to the Pocket 3. Other than that, it feels same in the hand. It's little bit more bulky, little bit more dimensions has been increased, but other than that, the build quality and the stabilization, the quality of video it provides is just fantastic, and I just love this camera. I am so happy that I can use the zoom now because it makes my life easier. When I record the video for my food channel, I'm able to like zoom in and zoom out without taking out any other camera, and this has certainly improved my content creation process. So this is the retro preset, and this is also looking nice, I think. And yeah, this device heats up a little bit. I'm not sure if it is something which I am only facing, but as compared to Pocket 3, yeah. But I have used it for a long time and I have seen that it doesn't get shut down due to overheating, and I haven't seen that happening. There are multiple mics holes which you can see, like there is one hole in the back here, one is here. This records stereo sound, and there is a configuration here for audio. You can record the audio from this camera also, as well as you can record the audio from the mic. So that's a very good feature, especially when you're vlogging, because you can have the audio from the environment as well as from the microphone. It helps sometimes because when I shoot a vlog, I would like to have the audio of someone who came suddenly and talking to me. So in that case, this setting helps. I want to talk about this joystick. So this joystick is more sensitive now, you know, it's soft and it's not like what Pocket 3 had, because the Pocket 3 joystick was really, you know, it felt strong when you used it, and I used to press that like this to change the head, like to double tap to center and then triple tap to bring it here. So I don't want to use that now. I'm gonna map it on the custom button. I have already mapped few of the features, but it's not like the quality is bad or something, but yeah, it's different, so I wanted to highlight. So DJI provides this bag, which honestly I think it's good. It's a good gesture, but if you're buying this much costly camera, I think they should provide a hard case, because I would never in the world would like to keep it like this in my bag or in any, you know, table or any public place, because just look at this big huge head. It might get damaged or scratched, right? So but still, you know, I think it's important that you should get a hard case. So the best part of this camera is this lens hood is this lens can be removed, so you have to just keep it like this and then gently press it here, and then this will be removed, and then you can swap it with a wide angle lens, or you can add a mist filter or whatever, and the lens is visible here. It's safe inside this camera, so I think it's a good thing, and it gives me the feel of a professional camera where you can pop the lens hood and you can change the lenses. It looks like it looks like it's acting as a guard for these lenses. So yeah, and the wide angle lens I have ordered it separately, so I will test it maybe in another video. I will post it on the page. Just a space where you can just slide your SD card inside, but now it comes with this cover, which is a better design, I think, because it can safeguard your memory card and nothing will go inside it. So this was all about the Osmo Pocket 4P. It will be available soon throughout the market soon, but you can buy it from the Design Info. It's a wonderful store, and if you are afraid about its authenticity or something, then I totally understand, because I also went to their store and bought it. But yeah, it's safe, you can buy it from there. So I hope you will love this review. I shared it from the perspective of a user, not a tech creator, and I hope this will help you in deciding whether you should buy this camera or not. So for more videos like this, you can follow the Geek Cat, and please do share the video, and I will see you in the next one.